Breaking news in Major League Baseball as the Tampa Bay Rays have announced the termination of their new ballpark project in St. Petersburg, Florida. Team owner Stuart Sternberg revealed via social media that the franchise cannot move forward with the planned development in the historic gas plant district. Sternberg cited a series of unforeseen events beginning in October as the primary reason for this difficult decision. While not explicitly detailed, the announcement comes ahead of a March 31 deadline for the Rays to commit $700 million towards the $1.3 billion project. Previous reports indicated that Hurricane Milton and disagreements with the St. Petersburg City Council over development costs had stalled progress. Despite the setback, Sternberg stated the team remains focused on finding a long-term ballpark solution for the region and Major League Baseball. In the interim, the city of St. Petersburg is proceeding with repairs to Tropicana Field, which sustained significant damage from Hurricane Milton. The Rays are scheduled to play at the renovated Tropicana Field in 2026. This development occurs amidst reports that MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred and other team owners are reportedly pressuring Stuart Sternberg to sell the Rays. The league reportedly prefers the franchise to remain within Florida, potentially in downtown Tampa or Orlando. Notably, at least two ownership groups have already expressed interest in purchasing the team, including a group with ties to the San Francisco 49ers and former New York Yankees minority owner Joe Malloy. In the meantime, Sternberg is reportedly seeking minority investors. The Rays are set to begin their 2025 season on March 28 at Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, hosting the Colorado Rockies. The future of their long-term home in St. Petersburg, however, is now shrouded in uncertainty following this significant announcement. Dodgers fans in Japan are experiencing the full force of Ohtani Mania, with Shohei Ohtani's highly anticipated return to Japan for the MLB season opener. Ticket prices for the Dodgers series against the rival Padres in Tokyo have gone through the roof. We're talking resale tickets soaring to over $1,800. But fear not, dedicated Dodgers supporters in Japan. The team has stepped up to the plate with a clever solution: a brand new Japan fan club. For an annual membership fee of around $500, fans living in Japan can gain the exclusive right to purchase up to 2 tickets for one of the Tokyo Series games. This is a fantastic opportunity for local fans to see Ohtani and the Dodgers without breaking the bank on the inflated resale market. This strategic move by the Dodgers highlights their commitment to building a strong and engaged fanbase in Japan, capitalizing on the immense popularity of Ohtani and fellow Japanese star Roki Sasaki. Dodgers president Stan Kasten has likened this initiative to the fan engagement strategies employed by major European soccer clubs, aiming to connect with their growing international audience. The Dodgers Japan Fan Club offers various membership tiers, with the top-level membership already sold out. This premium option not only guarantees ticket access but also includes a unique collector's item, a special ticket containing dirt from Dodger Stadium during a significant game where Ohtani played a key role. Lower membership levels also offer enticing perks like Ohtani bobblehead dolls and discounts on Dodgers merchandise and fan events in Japan and Los Angeles. The numbers speak volumes about the passion for Ohtani and the Dodgers in Japan. Ohtani's merchandise sales dominate the MLB landscape in Japan, and Dodgers merchandise sales have exploded since his arrival. To further connect with their Japanese fanbase, the Dodgers are hosting their own fan festival in Tokyo, showcasing the World Series trophy and a vast array of Dodgers memorabilia, with a special focus on Ohtani. This dedicated effort underscores the team's commitment to their fans in Japan. It's important to note that this fan club is exclusively for Japanese residents. So, while the initial ticket prices might have been a curveball for many fans, the Dodgers have thrown a strike back with their innovative Japan Fan Club, giving their loyal supporters a much-needed chance to witness Ohtani's triumphant return to his home country. Mets fans, here's some positive news you've been waiting for. Left-handed pitcher Sean Manaea has received a favorable update on his recovery from a right oblique strain. Following a recent MRI, Manaea has been cleared by doctors to begin throwing again, and he is currently reporting no symptoms. Mets manager Carlos Mendoza shared that Manaea started playing catch on Tuesday. The team's plan is to gradually build him back up to his role as a starting pitcher. The good news is that the oblique issue has resolved, and the focus now is on increasing his throwing distance from 75 feet to 90 feet, and eventually to 120 feet before he returns to the pitcher's mound for bullpen sessions and simulated games. Mets president of baseball operations David Stearns previously indicated a mid to late April timeframe for Manaea's potential return. And with this positive step in his recovery, that timeline appears to be on track. This suggests that if his rehabilitation continues smoothly, Mets fans can anticipate seeing Manaea back in action during the early part of the regular season. While Manaea and fellow pitcher Frankie Montas are working their way back, the Mets' starting rotation will initially feature Kodai Senga, Clay Holmes, and David Peterson. The remaining 2 spots will be filled by pitchers from their pitching depth, including Griffin Canning, Paul Blackburn, and Tyler Megill, providing valuable opportunities for these players. Looking ahead, the Mets also have highly regarded pitching prospect Brandon Sproat in their system. While he is expected to start the season with Triple-A Syracuse, there's optimism that Sproat could become an option for the major league club at some point this year, possibly in the first half of the season. However, the immediate focus remains on Manaea's continued progress. His clearance to throw and the positive reports on his recovery are a significant boost for the Mets' pitching depth and provide a clearer picture of when he might rejoin the team. Mets fans can be encouraged by this news as they look forward to seeing Sean Manaea back on the mound and contributing to the team's efforts this season. Baseball fans, get ready for some international action. The Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs are taking their rivalry to Tokyo for a special MLB series. And you do not want to miss it, especially with the chance to see Japanese superstars Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers and potentially Roki Sasaki also taking the mound in their home country. The Dodgers, fresh off their 2024 World Series victory, will clash with the Cubs, the team that famously broke their 108-year championship drought. This matchup in the Tokyo Dome is set to be a highlight of the early MLB season. And if you're looking for a way to catch all the action live, we've got you covered. The MLB Tokyo Series featuring the Dodgers and the Cubs will be broadcast on national television right here in the US on Fox and FS1. But what if you've cut the cord? Don't worry, because you can stream every single game live with a subscription to Sling TV. Sling Blue is your go-to option to catch both Fox and FS1 in stunning 4K resolution. And right now, they've got an amazing deal for new subscribers. You can get your first month for just $25.50. That's half off the regular price. If you're a die-hard baseball fan planning to watch throughout the season, you can even prepay for 3 months for just $115. That's a fantastic way to ensure you don't miss a single moment of the MLB action, including this exciting series in Tokyo. So, when exactly can you catch these games? The Dodgers and Cubs will play 2 exhibition matches first, but the main event kicks off on Monday, March 18th at 6 a.m. Eastern Time with the Dodgers taking on the Cubs on Fox. Then, they'll face off again on Tuesday, March 19th, also at 6 a.m. Eastern Time on FS1. Keep in mind these are early morning times for us viewers in the US due to the time difference with Japan. But hey, that's dedication for you. This MLB Tokyo Series is extra special as it marks the 6th time the MLB regular season has started in Japan and celebrates the 25th anniversary of the very first regular season game played there, which ironically featured the Cubs way back in 2000. And there's even the potential for a historic matchup between 2 Japanese-born pitchers in a major league game in their homeland for the very first time. Whether you're a Dodgers fan eager to see Ohtani shine, a Cubs fan hoping for a strong start to the season, or just a baseball enthusiast wanting to witness this unique international series, Sling TV is your ticket to all the action. So, grab your Sling Blue subscription, set your alarms, and get ready for some exciting MLB baseball straight from Tokyo. Baseball fans, the MLB season is officially underway. And the location? None other than Tokyo, Japan. The spotlight is shining brightly on the homecoming of superstar Shohei Ohtani, who's joined by 4 other talented Japanese players competing for both the Dodgers and the Cubs. While it's just 2 opening games between the World Series champion Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs at the Tokyo Dome, the significance stretches far beyond those 2 contests. This marks the second consecutive year that MLB has chosen the Asian market to start its regular season. Following Seoul, South Korea last year, Dodgers manager Dave Roberts, who was born in Japan, undoubtedly has some extra special feelings about this trip. But the main attraction is Shohei Ohtani, who expressed his excitement about having 5 Japanese players participating in this series. He's also looking forward to enjoying some good food and shaking off the jet lag to play ball. Joining Ohtani on the Dodgers are 2 highly anticipated Japanese pitching prospects, Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki. On the Cubs side, they boast 2 Japanese stars of their own, pitcher Shota Imanaga and outfielder Seiya Suzuki. The first game is even slated to be a pitching matchup between Yamamoto and Imanaga. Ohtani also reassured fans about his recovery from elbow surgery, stating that everything is progressing according to plan. Meanwhile, Sasaki is eager to prove himself in his new Dodgers uniform. In a fun side note, the Cubs' Japanese stars treated their teammates to a welcome party featuring a traditional tuna carving ceremony. Cubs manager Craig Counsell mentioned that the trip is all about Kazuna, bonding. Clearly, MLB opening its season in Japan with such a strong contingent of Japanese talent is more than just a sporting event. It's a significant step in the growth of baseball on a global scale. Alright, baseball fanatics, buckle up because the Los Angeles Dodgers trip to Japan is shaping up to be absolutely wild. Shohei Ohtani is back in his home country, and the reception is nothing short of a full-blown baseball frenzy. Think screaming fans, flashing cameras, and enough excitement to power a small city. The demand to witness Ohtani, alongside fellow Japanese stars Yamamoto and Sasaki, face off against the Cubs is completely off the charts. Ticket prices? Let's just say you might need to sell a kidney, or maybe just your prized baseball card collection. We're seeing resale tickets for the exhibition games hitting around $900, and the regular season openers? Brace yourselves. Standing room is going for at least $2,000. Dodgers president Stan Kasten even joked they need a stadium the size of Japan to fit everyone who wants to see this. The Ohtani effect is in full swing. Billboards featuring his face dominate the Tokyo skyline, and his merchandise is practically flying off the shelves faster than a stolen base in the 9th inning. Even the Dodgers players are in awe, with some comparing the experience to traveling with the Beatles or being caught in the middle of a Bieber concert, times 10. This isn't just a baseball series, it's a global spectacle showcasing the incredible passion for the game in Japan and the undeniable star power of Shohei Ohtani. Get ready for some truly unforgettable and maybe even a little bit insane moments coming straight out of Tokyo. Alright, baseball fanatics, buckle up because the Los Angeles Dodgers trip to Japan is shaping up to be absolutely wild. Shohei Ohtani is back in his home country, and the reception is nothing short of a full-blown baseball frenzy. Think screaming fans, flashing cameras, and enough excitement to power a small city. The demand to witness Ohtani, alongside fellow Japanese stars Yamamoto and Sasaki, face off against the Cubs is completely off the charts. Ticket prices? Let's just say you might need to sell a kidney, or maybe just your prized baseball card collection. We're seeing resale tickets for the exhibition games hitting around $900, and the regular season openers? Brace yourselves. Standing room is going for at least $2,000. Dodgers president Stan Kasten even joked they need a stadium the size of Japan to fit everyone who wants to see this. The Ohtani effect is in full swing. Billboards featuring his face dominate the Tokyo skyline, and his merchandise is practically flying off the shelves faster than a stolen base in the 9th inning. Even the Dodgers players are in awe, with some comparing the experience to traveling with the Beatles or being caught in the middle of a Bieber concert, times 10. This isn't just a baseball series, it's a global spectacle showcasing the incredible passion for the game in Japan and the undeniable star power of Shohei Ohtani. Get ready for some truly unforgettable and maybe even a little bit insane moments coming straight out of Tokyo. Mets fans, brace yourselves for a bit of a roster headache. The latest news out of Mets camp is that their everyday second baseman, Jeff McNeil, is going to be sidelined for the next 3 to 4 weeks with a strained right oblique. Ouch. This suddenly throws a massive wrench into the Mets' plans and creates a glaring hole right up the middle. Losing McNeil, Even if his overall numbers last year weren't superstar level, is a tough blow. He was a clutch performer, especially in the second half, reminding everyone why he's a former batting champ. Now, the Mets are missing a reliable bat and a Gold Glove caliber defender. So, who steps up? That's the million-dollar question. And it boils down to a fascinating dilemma: Brett Baty or Luis Angel Acuna. Baty has been absolutely tearing it up in the Grapefruit League, proving his bat is ready for prime time. The catch? He'd be playing second base, a position he's not exactly familiar with. It could be a defensive roller coaster, folks. Then you have Acuna, who is a natural second baseman. Defensively, he's the smoother fit, but his bat in Triple-A last year was, well, let's just say it wasn't exactly setting the world on fire. However, in his brief taste of the big leagues, he showed flashes of brilliance. So, do the Mets bank on that small sample size or the larger struggles in Triple-A? There's also Donovan Walton in the mix, but he seems more like an emergency option. Regardless, McNeil's injury likely secures Walton a utility role. The Mets have a big decision looming before spring training wraps up. Will they gamble on Baty's bat at a new position or hope Acuna's potential translates to consistent big league production? This is a tough one. Mets fans,